Ever wondered how England came to be? Well, to answer that, we need to go back, way back, to a time when England was not yet England. Picture a land untamed and wild, a mosaic of forests, hills, and marshes. This was the stage upon which the drama of England's birth would play out. The first actors in this drama were the Celts. These were a people of diverse tribes with their own languages, cultures, and religions. They were the original Britons, the ones who gave Britain its name. They were farmers and warriors, poets and priests, and they left their mark on the land in the form of hill forts, trackways, and sacred sites. But the Celts were not alone in this land. The Romans arrived in the 1st century AD, bringing with them their own culture, technology, and system of government. They built roads and walls, towns and cities. They introduced new crops and farming techniques, but they also brought conflict and conquest, forever changing the landscape of Britain. In the 5th century, new players entered the stage, the Anglo-Saxons. These Germanic tribes came from what is now Denmark and northern Germany. They were warriors and settlers, bringing with them their own language, which would evolve into Old English. Over time, they established kingdoms and began to shape the land into something that would start to look like the England we know today. But the England of the Anglo-Saxons was not a unified country. It was a patchwork of kingdoms, each with its own king and its own laws. It was a land of constant change and upheaval, a land where power was often won by the sword. These early inhabitants set the stage for the future formation of England, but the story is far from over. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the fascinating history of England, a land shaped by its people and their stories. A land of mystery and intrigue, of conquest and resistance, a land that would become one of the most influential in the world. In the 9th century, things began to change dramatically. The winds of change blew across the British Isles, heralding an era of invasion, conflict, and cultural transformation. The Vikings, seafaring warriors from the Nordic lands, made their presence felt, instigating a period of intense upheaval. These invaders, however, were not purely agents of chaos. Their arrival served as a catalyst for the unification of England under one banner, one leader, King Alfred the Great. This was a man who was not only a warrior, but a visionary. King Alfred was instrumental in bringing about significant cultural and political changes. He championed the use of the English language, fostering a sense of shared identity among his people. He also established a legal system that laid the groundwork for the rule of law that we see today. His reign witnessed the construction of fortified towns known as burghs, creating a network of strongholds that ensured the kingdom's security. The unification under King Alfred brought about a profound shift in the landscape of the British Isles. It marked the end of the era of small warring kingdoms and the beginning of a unified England. This was the birth of England as a singular entity, a kingdom united under one ruler. The following centuries saw England evolve and grow in ways that would shape the world. Indeed, it was a time of profound transformation that would forever alter the course of this island nation. One pivotal moment came in the 11th century with the Norman invasion, led by William the Conqueror. This event marked a significant turning point, as it brought about a seismic shift in England's political landscape. The Normans, hailing from what is now northern France, introduced a new language, a different culture, and an innovative system of governance that would leave an indelible imprint on the fabric of English society. One of their most significant contributions was the establishment of the feudal system. This hierarchy of power, which placed the king at the top and the peasants at the bottom, was instrumental in maintaining social order and stability. It also facilitated the efficient collection of taxes, ensuring the king had the resources necessary to rule effectively. However, the feudal system was not without its flaws. It bred discontent among the lower classes, leading to a series of rebellions that would eventually culminate in the creation of the Magna Carta in the 13th century. This historic document, often hailed as the cornerstone of English constitutional law, was a testament to the people's desire for justice and fair treatment. It placed limitations on the king's power and set the stage for the development of a more democratic form of governance. The impacts of the Norman invasion, the feudal system, and the Magna Carta were far-reaching. They reshaped English society, influencing everything from the way people spoke to the way they were governed. These events also played a crucial role in the development of England as a nation, setting it on a path towards becoming one of the world's most influential countries. From a land of tribes to a unified kingdom, England has seen significant transformations that have shaped its identity. As we journey further into the annals of England's history, we will continue to unravel the threads that have woven together this fascinating tapestry of evolution and growth. Fast forward to the present day, and England is a country with a rich and complex history. The tale of modern England is one of progress, resilience, and transformation. The Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrial growth in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, was a pivotal chapter in England's story. It transformed England from a largely agricultural society to the world's leading industrial nation. Factories sprouted, cities expanded, and the English landscape was forever changed. These changes laid the foundation for the England we see today, a hub of innovation and industry. Then came the World Wars, two global conflicts that tested the mettle of the nation. The wars brought devastation, but also resilience and unity. England emerged with a renewed sense of identity and purpose, having played a significant role on the global stage. And of course, we cannot overlook the formation of the United Kingdom. The Acts of Union in the 18th century united England with Scotland and later Ireland, creating a political entity that has had a significant impact on the world stage. The United Kingdom, with England at its heart, is a testament to the power of unity and cooperation. These events, among others, have shaped modern England, a nation known for its rich history, cultural diversity, and influence on the world. So from early inhabitants to modern times, England's journey has been a fascinating one. So, let's summarize the incredible journey that brought England to where it is today. Our tale began with the early inhabitants, a mixture of Celts, Romans, Angles, and Saxons, each leaving an indelible mark on the land and culture. Then, we witnessed the birth of a kingdom under the rule of King Alfred, a time of unification and strength. The plot thickened with the Norman invasion, introducing a new layer of cultural complexity and language evolution. We can't forget the Magna Carta, a pivotal moment that forever changed the relationship between the monarchy and its subjects, laying the groundwork for modern democracy. Finally, we explored the impact of recent events on English society, reminding us that history is always in the making. Modern England continues to evolve, shaped by its past and the present circumstances. That's the story of England, a land of rich history and fascinating transformations. From the early tribes to the modern nation, it's been quite